Hello investors, I'd like to show you today how in the middle of the earnings season you can spot good stocks. So very quickly, you click on that last reporting master list here. So you have about 10 master lists that you can use. Last reporting is pretty useful to start with that. So here you have the ability to use that field called last reporting date and make it 800 days or 300 days or 60 days or 29 days, right? So since we are 30 days from the earnings season, the beginning of the earnings season, 30 days in, so this will be a good filter to start with. The second thing is obviously I want to update the market cap and have a little bit more stocks in there, maybe 500 million. And that's it. The price change here, I want to keep it wide open, and so this is the price change since the beginning of the quarter. So has the stock since they reported went up or not, right? So we can see some positives, some negatives, and we can immediately sort and see the ones that have been up and down. Couple of things to notice is these couple of negative percentage one, -13, -6, -6, I've reported a few days ago, and sometimes it's part of their own natural drift. So what I mean by that, if you click on -13%, see how the drift isn't drifty, meaning it's negative overnight and negative during the first day of the earnings season, the earning quarter. And this is what happened here. It actually was negative twice, of course, and now it hit the minimum, and now it's rebounding a bit. So although it's been down, it is meant to maintain course and go back up slightly. So that could be just a temporary downslope. Same here. If I go to tractor supply, so here we got up, then down. It's in drift B, so positive and then negative. So investors are not too keen on the stocks like institutional investors, so it might drift down a little bit further. But since it's already in the min, hitting the minimum frontier here, maybe it'll plateau back to 148. The other important thing is revisions here, so we're going to put that in because that's very key in looking at how Wall Street interpret the numbers. So let's have a look. So see the stocks, for example, reported on the 23rd, which would have been about here, and since then the revision has been up, and it's been up for the past 3 months, and now it's or about a month and 2 months, I'll say, and now it's continuously going up. So how do we filter for these fields? So this is maybe one of the most important fields in all the screeners and on the entire site, these two fields. So revision, so this is sequential change percent, so this is the revision since the beginning of the earnings season, and this is the revision in the last 7 days. Right, so this is very important to add as a criteria there. So what we can do here is, well, let's have a look at the revision. So I want stocks that have positive revision since the beginning of the quarter, right? And so the beginning of the quarter would be this, put 0%, and you can see that. Let me do that again. There's 14 stocks, and now there's 12 stocks, right? So not much got trimmed out there. So that means what? That means that screening for very good earning and sales momentum is actually already an amazing filter to filter out and get the best stocks, and the best stocks get revisions, earning per share revisions pretty high up. So these are the stocks. So if I filter that have very high up earning revision, like TSM, for example, or tractor supply that we just so if I click on TSM, 6% on average statistically, it's already up. Look at that, it's already up, hitting the max. So maybe this one is already rallied significantly. So if you look at the chart, yeah, it actually broke out. But again, 2 days ago, you would have the same information. You can see the revision up since the earnings. So 2 days ago, you could have spotted that one very easily. The other one is I don't know, maybe Logitech. Logitech in Drift B, supposed to go up 18% statistically, hitting the min, and I think there's room there to go back up. Let's have a look at the revision. Revision since the 20th, right there. It's been up 76%, pretty significant. So you know, this is important. So again, list of great stocks. How can I even go further? So what I can do is add the drift. So the drift is the PEAD drift, post-earning announcement drift. And those two important variables in the drift, I will show you in a second here, the overnight change and the change during the day after the earning, meaning this is really institutional investors pouring into the stock or not. And there's less volume, so it could be maybe more retail. So very important, and you have them in the screener here, those two fields. So I can filter on those two fields, but the important one is this one here, the open close. So it's really institution buying into the stock. So maybe we want that number to be positive. And then we have a handful of them here with that effect here. So I don't know, how about one Bancorp, Teradyne, General Mills. So we can click on that, and then we can see General Mills up. Yep, the drift is up. It's in drift C. Supposed to be up a little bit, but there's a bias to the upside here. So that could be interesting. The revision is very high lately. It's been going up consistently. So this is interesting. Use those two fields. You can couple it with the other one here, and have 0%, you know, maybe, and then you get even less stocks. But those are two fields are very useful to check. This field is really the last 7-day change in revision. So if you want to be really capturing the last 7-day, you just remove that filter. Let me remove this one as well. We got 15 stocks, and in the last 7 days, I want the revisions, you know, high revision change in the last 7 days. So I got Marine Max that's been revised up, you know, pretty significantly. They produced on the 23rd of July, so it's up 151%. So that's negligible. It's in Drift B. Supposed to go a little bit negative for the quarter. There's no institution buying, and big overnight here, so I don't know how what this is supposed to mean. But also look, there's 8 quarter out of 20, so that means that very often it does trade in that fashion for earnings season. So it actually goes up overnight a lot and then down during the day. So interestingly enough, so yeah, use those two fields, the revisions and then the drift, and then you can spot good stocks. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you find amazing stocks, and that's it for me. Let me know if you have questions. Thank you. Bye.